So in this video, let's talk about the best place, the best website, the best platform to dropship on in 2022. And before we go over the best platform to dropship on, let's look at what would make up the best dropshipping platform to list products on. And as you're watching this video and looking at me, let's think about these things and think if this makes sense. So if I'm looking for a place to dropship on, the first thing I want is I want to dropship on a platform that has longevity, where I can start and build a business, grow a business, and have the business basically kick out a bunch of cash for a long time. And why do I want to do this? Because in order to be successful in anything, you need to be able to stick with, if you want to make a lot of money in something, you generally need to be able to stick with something for a long period of time. The reason some of these people we see like Grant Cardone makes so much money in real estate is, well, he's been in the real estate game for like 30, 40 years. Same with like Robert Kiyosaki. And some of these other people that have really big businesses, if we look at these businesses, a lot of these businesses, they grew over a 5, 10, 15, 20 year period. Now, that's obviously not how long it takes to grow a dropshipping business, but I see a lot of people in the dropshipping space. They try to dropship over here for a few months, and then they get banned on this platform, and then they try to dropship over here, and they try to dropship over here. And they're working very hard. They're spinning their wheels, but they're not allowing time to work in their favor. And you need to be able to be on a platform for an extended period of time to grow your brand, to grow your business. And because of that, the first thing is we want to be drop shipping on a website or platform where it's legal to do, where it's not against their rules or their terms of service. Like you see people that will try to drop ship on eBay or Amazon or Walmart, and they're running into issues. Their account's getting banned. They got to try to do all these loopholes. I think one of the things now they say is if you want to drop ship on eBay, you only want to drop ship you don't want to drop ship too many items at a time, so you want to have like 10 accounts. Like that's just too complicated for me. I want to why not just find a place you can drop ship on where it's not against their rules, where you don't have to do anything shady or undercover or discreet, where they don't say you can't drop ship on their platform, so you can drop ship and grow a sustainable long-term business. The second thing is it's best that this platform is free to list items. One of the things that's so attractive about dropshipping is it's low risk to get into, where you don't have to spend a bunch of money. It's not like you're buying, 1,000 items from inventory from China, and you hope that in 3 months when it gets here, you're going to be able to sell it on your Shopify store and your Amazon store. Those businesses can definitely work, but it could definitely be a little bit more riskier. So one of the things that attracts people in the dropshipping space is that you don't buy the item till you sell the item. So it's a very low risk, high reward business model. And to continue to go through that model, if we could find a website where we could list items and it's free, then it's basically where it's free to get started. You don't have to spend any money to get started up front. And then it's free to list items. Basically, you could get started on any budget, list as many items as you want, not pay a dime, and then you would start making money as soon as the items you list start to sell, right? Because you sell an item for $50, you go to the drop shipping company, you buy it for $40, you ship it to the customer, you make $10. So the second thing is it's free to get started and free to list items. And then the third thing is we want to be able to list as many items as we want. Drop shipping is definitely a numbers game. One of my automation client stores that I've talked about before, when I looked at his store in the beginning of 2022, and I saw that he sold about 300 items in his store, after paying all the expenses in the store, he made about $2,000 in profit. I looked at how many items we had listed in the store. I have 2 full-time virtual assistants that run a store. Over 2,700 items were listed in a store. So we want to be listing lots of items in a store. When I was drop shipping on Amazon, before they started really cracking down. You do not want to dropship on Amazon now. If you do, I mean, I'm not telling you what to do, but you're going to get screwed if you dropship now. They really started cracking down in 2021, and it just got stricter and worse. But when you were still able to do it, and I was doing big numbers, when I had months, I was doing over 10,000 plus in profit on Amazon. I had 7,000, 8,000, 9,000 items listed in my store. So we want to make sure that the place we're dropshipping on, it allows us to list an unlimited number of items. This is not something where we're going to just we're going to have a niche store and we're going to list one item, or we're going to list a few items. That's not how dropshipping works. Dropshipping is a numbers game. You do not have to niche down or anything like that. We're just listing basically the popular items from all the niches that sell. So to recap, we want it where it's legal to do, and there's nothing that says you can't dropship on the platform. That way we don't have to worry about the accounts getting suspended or them holding the money. Like, Amazon and Walmart will hold on to your money. They'll ban your store. We want it so we can get started and grow a long-term sustainable business and have a long-term mindset. Number 2, free to get started and free to list items, so it's unbelievably appealing and anyone can get started no matter where they are, and the risk is very low and the investment is very low. And number 3, you can list as many items as you want. And the place to do this is Facebook Marketplace. Facebook Marketplace meets all these criteria. There's nothing in their community standards or community standards. That's basically it's something like community. It's basically their terms of service or their rules. There's nothing on Facebook that directly or indirectly says you can't dropship, which makes it so beautiful. I see all these other dropshippers trying to dropship on eBay, Amazon, Walmart, OfferUp, all these other places, and they have to do all these loopholes, and then their accounts get suspended, and then they got to fight the platform. It's all this headache. I don't have to do any of that. My students don't have to do any of that. My automation, we don't have it. We don't worry about that. Like, I run a bunch of automation stores, and I'm not pitching you on. I mean, there's more information on some of my videos about it. But like, none of my automation clients have ever gotten their accounts permanently banned or anything like that. It doesn't happen. I've had over 100 people that have bought my program. I have a paid program. I have over 100 people that have bought my program. Not one of them have posted that their store, that Facebook sent them an email saying that they're going to suspend their store. Now you can get your store suspended if you don't know what you're doing, but they've never gotten an email they've never gotten an email saying that. They've never gotten an email saying, oh, we're going to ban your store. You can't drop ship. None of that. That whole big problem that so many other dropshippers faced is inconsequential, irrelevant, and doesn't even apply on Facebook Marketplace because you can legally dropship there. There's nothing in their rules that says you can't, which is beautiful. It's also free to get started and free to list items on Facebook Marketplace. You don't have to pay to get an account started. You don't have to pay per item you list. Like, even when people were doing on eBay, it was like you had to pay like 5 or 10 or 20 cents every month for every item you had listed on eBay that ate into your profit. That doesn't happen on Facebook. And then finally, of course, on Facebook, you can list as many items as you want. There's no limits. So if you're looking to get started dropshipping on Facebook, if you're looking to get started dropshipping, and you're looking for the best platform to use, I would highly recommend checking out Facebook Marketplace. I'm not saying there's not other places you can dropship on. You can definitely dropship on other places. But if you're looking for something that's low risk, free to get started, and you can scale it massively, and you don't have to worry about a lot of the things other people have to worry about in other platforms, Facebook Marketplace is the way to go. And of course, I have over 40 other free training videos that show you exactly how to get started, the best items to list, how to grow, and how to scale your business. Those are all on my YouTube channel for free as well.